Hello YouTube, this is Marauders here, and here's something I picked up from Lazada recently. So this is the Mijia electronic precision screwdriver. So you can see it's a nice little arrangement set accompanied by, of course, the electronic screwdriver. So this should not be confused by other things that look the same. There was originally another Mijia Percision screwdriver set that's available, which is this one. Of course, this is a normal screwdriver set without it's not powered or anything, just manual. And if you notice the first cool thing you notice about this thing is that, hey, look at the cool case. There's a latch on it. You just push it and it comes out. And all these bits are magnetically stored. So yeah, one of the reasons why this thing caught my eye is because, hey, it just looks cool. Okay, so I mean that's one of the main reasons why you buy some things, right? Okay, then the other thing that drawn me to this was that I have the so-called previous generation, I guess, of this screwdriver. So this is the here is the previous generation. So this is called the Wow Stick F1. Okay, now this was a very good powered screwdriver. The main reason as I liked it was because it's a power screwdriver, and yet it has torque. It has a fair amount of torque so that I can like unscrew stuff, but it doesn't have so much torque that it would destroy what I'm screwing it with. That means I can use this on the circuit boards and, well, more delicate things so that it doesn't rip through the thing and crush it while it's trying to screw in. Of course, the other way I handle this is that I always keep a loose grip on these things so that when I screw in stuff, it doesn't apply the full torque to it. So this Wow Stick was great, but then I saw this guy. So this new, I would say, upgraded version. So it's still a powered screwdriver. You still have the screw in and screw out buttons, but now it charges via a USB-C port, which I don't know whether that allows it to charge at 2 amps. I never really checked with a meter, but the main thing here is it still charges with USB, which is the most important thing. And then there is this new switch thing here. So it's like an on-off switch. So when it's in the middle, it's off, and there's a 1 and a 2 setting. So what is the 1 and 2 setting? These are not speed settings. These are torque, maximum torque settings. Okay, so even at 1 or 2, it still spins the same speed. Now, what we mean by maximum torque setting is that this is how much force, maximum force, it will apply to the screw before it stops. So to demonstrate this, the easiest thing is I will just try and unscrew and screw in something. So I'm just gonna, when I'm unscrewing, I'll just shift to torque power 2 because I want higher power. Okay, so it comes out. So the screw bits aren't magnetized in the beginning. To magnetize them, they just recommend that you rub it against the magnet area of the bit holder. But I find that doesn't really work too well. It's better you use a proper magnetizer on it. Okay? And you can see that after I said that, it immediately lost its magnetism power. So yeah, that's what I said. This magnetizer on the case really isn't that good. Okay, so as I was saying, so the difference between the 1 and 2 is the torque speed. So if I'm at torque 2 now, when I screw it in, You notice that it stops. It stopped automatically. I didn't have to remove my finger from it. Okay? So that is because this thing now has a torque stop. So once it hits the maximum torque, that means like, oh, it's pretty tight already. It's tight enough. It will cut the power. So this prevents you from like destroying whatever you're screwing it in. And you have so there are two torque settings, a 2 and a 1. So 1 is very light, extremely light. So you see, it just stopped. It stopped without move, and this thing didn't move at all, even though I'm holding it. So just edge out a little. Okay, so if I shift to torque 2, okay, so you can see that it shifts more. I know it's a bit hard to see, but believe me, the torque stop works and it's great. It will allow you to work with delicate things, and you're not having to worry about destroying it because you didn't stop in time. Let me just check what are the torque limits. Okay, so after a quick search, the gear 1 speed max torque is 0.05 Nm, newtons per meter. I'm not familiar with that unit. And the second gear's max torque is 0.2 Newton meters. Okay, whatever. And one more thing about this screwdriver is that even though it's a powered screwdriver, you don't really need to use it in powered mode. If let's say something is really tight and the motor just can't turn it, you can actually manually turn this like a normal screwdriver. So according to the specs, this is a manual turning speed, so the maximum torque you can turn it something manually is 3 Newton meters. Yeah, so it's cool. So if something is too tight for the motor to unturn, you can just use your hand to turn it and then press the power button to start it, to complete the unscrewing. Yeah, power tools are cool. You should embrace power tools whenever possible. And just one screws left. And I forgot to take out the batteries. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, yep, this is Marauders, and this was the Mijia electric precision screwdriver. This is a really great tool that I like. Definitely helps with like taking them apart and putting things back together much easier and much faster. Okay, so well, I buy a lot of dumb stuff from Lazada and Shopee, so if you want to see more dumb stuff from Lazada and Shopee, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.